It's the monthly sales meeting at Horizon Technologies. Each salesperson is providing an update on revenue closed last month, key activities for the past month and the coming month, pipeline for the next month and the next quarter, the usual agenda. After the salespeople finish providing their individual updates, the sales manager then shares some graphs and charts that compare data for all the salespeople in the team. One of the recent company initiatives is for the salespeople to increase their usage of the company CRM. So the sales manager displays a table that shows how often salespeople have been updating the CRM. A list that not many salespeople look forward to, particularly John, because his name tends to be towards the bottom of that list. Let's say he's not much of an admin person. However, John is eagerly looking forward to the next table because it's the sales league table and his name is at the top of that list. Looks like he'll be making the President's Club after all. And by the way, this will be his third year as the top salesperson in his team. But it wasn't always like this. He used to be towards the bottom of the league table as well. That was a few years ago when things weren't going well for him. The sales messages in his prospecting campaigns didn't seem to generate much interest. The prospects who were in the funnel were excruciatingly slow in moving forward. He was losing deals late in the sales cycle after having wasted a lot of time and company resources. The deals that did close came in after long sales cycles and big discounts. He was working flat out but with little to show for his efforts. In short, he was in trouble. At the monthly one-to-one meetings, his sales manager was doing the usual drilling, looking at performance against targets, sales cycle time, closing ratio, forecasting accuracy, and other such KPIs. One day during the meeting, John was really feeling the pressure. In fact, he was thinking about updating his CV. But just then, another thought occurred to him. He asked himself, I wonder what targets keep my prospects awake at night. That question was in fact the turning point for John. In this session, you will learn that in order to create sales messages that compel the prospect to take action, you need to first understand the compelling business priorities for your prospects, and then align your messages and conversations to those priorities. You will see how performance metrics and key performance indicators or KPIs can be a great way to learn about your prospects' business priorities, the issues they really care about, and the targets that keep them awake at night. We will look at the two main categories of metrics and KPIs used within most organizations, and a few quick and easy ways to learn the ones that will be relevant to your target prospects. Then we will look at a simple 3-step exercise that can help you identify which of the specific metrics and KPIs can be connected to the value of your solutions. Once these metrics and KPIs are identified, we will have one of the two components needed for a compelling sales message. For the second component, we will need some information from existing customers. So we will look at a very specific conversation framework to help us capture that second component. We will then take all of this information and see how it can be used at every stage of the sales process. How it can be used during prospecting in a way that it leaves the prospect wanting to find out more. Then at the initial meeting, how to use this information to systematically quantify the impact of the prospect's current situation. When it comes to presentations, how to use this information tactfully in order to lower the prospect's reluctance to change. And finally, how this information can help you create a strong and credible business case that makes your solution, well, a no-brainer. In short, by the end of this session, you will have learned how top sales professionals are able to have compelling sales conversations that help them open more doors and close more sales. So let's get started.